All right, into another run we go. I think it's Infernal Torch O'Clock since they added it in the interim between our last stream. So we'll see. Yeah, feeling a little spicy. Feeling like we have a decent number of skill unlocks for the usual team. I'm tempted to take the leper out though, I will say. I think it could be fun, and I think I'm just going to unlock some trinkets. Oh, really? I assumed it just showed up as is. We have eight candles. That's probably enough to get it unlocked. Does that make it its most punishing, or just pare back the rewards? I guess we'll find out.
The crossroads, where lost souls hope to find their way.
Where lost souls hope to find their way. Oh, yeah. An evasive leper, I think, is worth its weight in gold. Exactly, Zach. Exactly. And then I think we are going to go Jester. On guard is somewhat interesting. Wow, we have a slippery man at arms too. Yeah, Abdullah, the ordering does feel a little funky, I will admit. So I think we're going to go with a relatively normal crew, and then the question is, do we put Dismas in the mix? Kind of tempted to. We still have a lot to unlock on him. He's a good damage dealer. Ooh, the best medicine. This is Brain. We have yet to actually beat the Brain on this new save file, Abdullah, so... Oh, no worries at all, Zach. Yeah, so we're going to go with the best medicine. Let's get the leper out there. We need to get Intimidate unlocked so that we can make this one sing. But yeah, we're still doing Chains of Denial runs here because we've had some pretty brutal luck on the chains. Yeah, this is only our 5th run on a completely new save file. And yeah, it's definitely a tough fight. The RNG can be pretty rough and tumble. Oh, do you just need 25 torches to get the first upgrade? I guess we aren't going for an Infernal Flame run then. Interesting. Very curious. 8 left to upgrade for an extra. We're not going to be getting that. I don't think that's going to be where we're going to spend all of our goodies. The Tempest unlocks in 2. I don't care too much about that. Stare Down is a little tempting here, just because I think the Bounty Hunter is not that useful without, but I think it's going to be Trinkets, given that we don't have the, we don't have what it takes to get the torch, unfortunately. So it depends a little bit. Seaman's Boots. The Fisherman's Line. Wow, they're really pushing the cove hard with these. I think I'm going to do 4 torches. Shimmering Crown. Have we seen this one before? Looks like an antiquarian item. Ooh. Wow, actually kind of interesting. Yeah, so it's an interesting decision. Now let's see. I think I kind of like our in items right now, but let's get two combat items and 2 in items. Milk soaked linen isn't bad if we're rolling a leper. Amazing that isn't default shown up. Holy water is great. Holy beads I don't love to see. And Book of Creative Insults, that's fine. All right, let's get rolling. Yeah, the crown looks very interesting, Zach. A full heal and a full stress heal on every combat start, and it looked like it was guaranteed 100% of the time. Now, we're looking for an early hero shrine. I actually don't know how far Intimidate is into Baldwin's tree. But we're going to need to get that to just create a bit more control. And then I do think I am going to put Dismas up front and get like that initial point blank shot. Yeah, I can see how you're essentially using up a lot of your inventory slots to keep it going. And then... okay, that's plus 100 torch, not plus 10 0 torch. But let's see. We could get some trinkets. Now, we have some trinkets because we unlocked some. I like getting Baldwin's relationship going. Now, what trinkets did we pick up? I mean, I guess for now, this isn't doing us much good. I think probably Dismas is going to take... actually, I think Sarmenti is going to take the line, and we'll hope to get something. Dismas is going to take the boots, and probably also the pairing Patriarch for the moment. So I guess we'll just put this here, even though it's not doing anything right now. And then... anybody who's going to go before Baldwin. Hello, Elaine, and welcome. I was going to do an Infernal Torch run, but then I found out it cost 25 candles to get it. If we manage to get a nice bevy of candles from this run, I will absolutely unlock the torch, because I think it's going to be good for our economy early on. Oh, Healing Salve looks really good. The smoke bombs look really good. I think we probably want a storage trunk. Yeah, let's do a storage trunk, all the Healing Salve, and a singular smoke bomb, and we'll call it there. LVL, it has historically. So they leave the experimental branch open all the time. So I have just, for the last 6 months, played exclusively on the experimental branch. But I believe it does transfer between the two, as long as the patches are in line. So as soon as the main branch is updated to the test branch, it will indeed transfer over.
You see, even your valley is not immune to the...
even my valley is not immune to the spreading stain. Oh, I don't think I equipped Plague Grenade. Unfortunate. Maybe a good blind here could be useful. Ooh, pairing Patriarch with the Seaman's Boots is actually pretty sick, because it seems like it actually gets upgraded. Slight inefficiency there, but... definitely ounce here for the potential relationship gain.
Collaboration confers advantage.
I love that we already have a solid amount of combo generation for our leper. That's going to prove quite nice, but we definitely need Intimidate.
Cut down these nightmares and blaze the trail to your redemption.
Yeah, Elaine, I've been having an amazing time with it. Even though it's been kicking my butt a little bit and the candles have been a little slow coming in. I don't mind. You only get to start a new game once in a grand while anyways, so I'm savoring it. Hey Rose, it's good to see you as always. So I want to read this interaction. So when moving, so during the Highwayman's turn, they generate the dodge, and then at end of turn, that dodge gets upgraded. Wow, that's a strong combination there. Why do we have two? Also, why do we have 2 mastery? How curious. What did I do something to gain this mastery? Like, I'm tempted to go straight in for indiscriminate science here. But also take aim would be pretty sweet. I am indeed playing on Experimental Descriptivist. Is that a new update? I haven't read the most recent patch notes. I always get 2 each new run. How lovely. I can't actually express how nice that is. Maybe I go with... we have Withstand already. So we do have a taunt generator. I think I'm going to go with Indiscriminate Science because healing has been a little rough in recent times. And then where are we going? Oh, it's a sluice. It's a sluice fun. Although we would be going to... The Sprawl is really tempting here, but we're going to go to the sluice.
Unexplored. A risky proposition.
And then I think we're going to go Plague Grenade and Indiscriminate. We already switched over and got Harvest. No, we didn't. Let's get Harvest on there. All right, I think we're good to go. Oh, and right off the bat, they give us the Bounty Hunter. I hate spending candles on this, but it's just, like, we get so few opportunities to take the Bounty Hunter out. So I'm gonna grab him. Even though it's only for a sluice, it's just, like, I like playing with the new characters. What can I say?
No mercy.
All right, let's get rolling. We have no food. Oh, I should save these now. Cause I goofed a little bit there. Let's just save all our stuff. Let's get going. Playing with the Bounty Hunter is just always enjoyable. Even though we haven't unlocked any of his new abilities, I think Stare Down is pretty much, like, mandatory to make the Bounty Hunter able to take the abuse that they are designed to.
Is swine country.
I'm going right. Mix things up a little bit. Usually I go down the middle. I think that is a fool's errand. Oh, and in fact, well, it doesn't really matter if Baldwin is in the 2 slot or the 3 slot. That would be interesting, Zach. They have on the roadmap only 2 more playable heroes, and I really hope that they're not both going to be temporary. That would be a shame. Let's get this guy blinded up. Let's see. Do we think we're getting more? No, I think we're getting more damage this way. Especially since we don't have the blind on the leper. Oh yeah, I'm very happy we went that direction with that. That's very true. That is very true. Let's see. I will use a milk-soaked linen. This is potentially proccing relationship as well. So I think it is, it's a good plan. Ooh. Thought we might get this guy dead to rights a little faster there. I love the baseball swing of the bounty hunter. It's just lovely. Oh, the critical fouled shank. No disease, that's good news. Little bit funky there with the ordering, I will say. The ordering of things happening is a little bit funky still. He does look like he's swinging for the fence, and it is quite lovely. I will say the extra combo generation is really making the leper more tolerable in his current form. Getting that mastery feels really good.
The loathing festers.
I feel one of the other problems that we haven't talked about much with the bounty hunter is the so the bounty hunter comes with a random trinket because we haven't seen that trinket. I wonder what's up with that actually. That's really curious.
Up ahead.
Do we need to take that off before we finish the run in order to keep it? Does the bounty hunter keep the trinkets that he has on? But anyways, I digress. The lack of relationship generation that you get as a result of the as a result of taking the bounty hunter is a little tricky. I kind of want to experiment with it, to be honest, Elaine. We'll get this guy blinded up. This evasive leper has so much potential. Yeah, for sure, Zach. I think you are absolutely correct. It is one of those things where right now the only thing that matters to me is I want to see the bounty hunter. I want to play with the bounty hunter. I want to try them out. And so there's this, you know, kind of like weird situation where I think I am making poor decisions for the benefit of making sure that we experience the new content. Hoping he just falls over dead on his own. Thank you. Now, of course, no stealth avoidance. So I guess I'll just that. I love the way the caltrops lay on the floor like that. It's absolutely lovely. We should have no problem finishing this one up.
We are the flame, burning brightly.
No mastery, but the whiskey's good. That's good for business. But we've already nerfed the candles we're going to get from this run by needlessly taking the bounty hunter. But I can't say no. I just had to have Fritz. What can I say? We can afford to lose a little bit, but the one thing that I will say is, yeah, let's do it this way. You know, oh wow. That's quite the bevy of goodies. I think the intention, at least reading the patch notes, was that the bounty hunter would be like overpowered, and maybe as we get more skills that will come to fruition. But in its current form, I don't find the bounty hunter to be too terribly OP. I think if they made them a character that could be along for the ride the whole time, it wouldn't be that that problematic, honestly. Ooh. What an interesting crew. I decided to move Sarmenti up in order to get a little bit more opportunity for early blinds. I'm going to withstand, although I think it's going to get consumed by these two, so it's not that useful. If we get rid of him, that means we have a taunt for the crit token, which I think is good for business. I'm saying good for business a lot today.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
You done goofed.
Excellent work.
Do love me some leper action, I will say. We're gonna secure the kill on this guy no matter what. So let's just blind this guy up again. Yeah, min-roll was a kill there. Our elusive leper is just so good. I can't even handle it. I don't think I had used Flashbang before, so I just wanted to check it out. I'm getting a little greedy for relationship here. Ah, that's too greedy, though. I do miss the shield bearer, Zach, a lot. Nice. Second mastery feels good. That means we've at least offset the bonus mastery that we left behind by not selecting the sprawl. That feels pretty good. An occultist Hellion combo? Yeah, Abdullah. I think that's a pretty apt description, actually.
Indulging their vileness in the dark.
Ooh, unfortunate there, but I'm more interested in the mastery at this point. Oh, this fight again. The Sluice, I think, needs more diversity of options here. Let's see. I'm really tempted to go for the Mark here. It removes the block, gives us a guaranteed hit on the Leper. I think it's worth it. Get rid of the blind. I'm mostly doing that to try and proc relationship more than anything. Ounce is pretty tempting here. Blight resist is relatively high.
Collaboration confers advantage.
I do miss the snakes. For sure, Zach. Gonna keep going for the big guy, because I think we might be able to get it dead before the end of the round.
A brilliant conclusion.
Not with that targeting, though. We had the blind, though, so I figured it was not that important, although forever punished. It's that pig again. Hey, Jeff, welcome. Welcome. I would love for Sarmenti to get a heal here, but it's not in the cards, unfortunately. At least it's not Wilbur hanging out in every fight. Ooh, 3 mastery. Ooh, and an annotated textbook. That's not bad. And a rousing recorder. Pretty solid gets there, actually. Annotated textbook is not going to do us much good because we're not going to be meleeing with Paracelsus. But I'll put it on for the potential future healing benefit. I am going to do this. Am I going to do that? I think I'm going to do that. Maybe we'll toss that there. Yeah, we'll go with that. Oh, I think the Abomination is one of those classes that seems so amenable to the design of Darkest Dungeon 2 just because of the healing.
So that others may flee.
I didn't pick any hero paths for this one. We're still a little early. We don't have a lot unlocked. The only hero path we have right now is Surgeon, and I generally think of Surgeon as only situationally beneficial. So we'd be taking a relationship hit here either way. This is one advantage of the Bounty Hunter, is we can do this with no interaction. So we still get our fight. Okay, and then I think it's going to be just stripping some of that away. I'm a little concerned about disease here. Now, Caltrops is single target, so I think we just try and put in as much damage as we can here. Sarmenti's I'm a little concerned about. Oh, smallpox. Is there a place I have to unlock diseases? Because the only disease I'm getting is smallpox. We had another run where we had smallpox as well. Smallpox seems like the new something or other. I was just saying I was worried about diseases.
Welcome relief.
Do I want typhoid? I think I... Wait, do they not have I'm surprised they hit Sarmenti there. Huh, that was a little interesting. Kind of a non-turn there. I think we just have to remove enemies here. We still don't have very good corpse clears. That is one thing we are somewhat lacking.
An unavoidable end.
Okay, if we can get rid of this guy before he acts, I think that's better than putting a heal on Sarmenti. One design thing that I am not completely clear on was why so many of the corpse clears are hidden so deep in trees. Granted, the leper has one, which is lovely. I'm going to take our stress down 1 pip here. Oh, yeah, the carrion feeder. Haven't thought about them in a while. Ooh, can't caltrops the front rank. We obviously didn't need to, but that's good to know. Another mastery. Wow, we're getting the hookup. Another rousing recorder. We got more rousing recorders than we know what to do with it. And we pick up a trunk, which is actually really nice. I kind of wish that the rousing recorder had some secondary benefit on Sarmenti. Now, if smallpox is less max HP, dazed a bunch, and then shuffled a fair amount. So we need to get rid of that. It needs to go. What's the boss that steals all your trinkets? Oh, the crow. What was it called, though? It wasn't called the crow. It was called the Shrieker. Thank you. Thank you, Tornich. Is that how you pronounce that? Tornich Games? Yeah, thank you. Man, it's been a minute since I fought the Shrieker. All right, this was a pretty successful sluice run for us. We did spend some candles we probably shouldn't have on getting the bounty hunter, but it was fun having the bounty hunter. We did pick up... what is with my tanks getting pyromania? Grumble, grumble. Ooh. Natural eye, though, is very nice. Okay, so now we have some mastery to play with. Where are we going next?
Bolted on and be off.
Naked and Afraid for 2 candles, or win 2 cultist battles. Ooh, more field hospitals for getting rid of the smallpox, I think, is good. And then, how dire is our inventory situation going to be without these? Pretty dire. But for 2 candles, I think I'm willing to risk it. Better now than late in the run. And now we will just use all of our in items. Oh, I wouldn't mind a buttressing band. Oh yeah, do we have... Okay, so yeah, so you get basically a free trinket from the bounty hunter as well. That's an interesting thing to take note of. I don't mind the buttressing band. I don't think we buy it though. I might buy some food. Let's use up some in items though. Looks like the percentages are working exactly as one would expect them to. we're not taking these with us, so, you know, I want to get as close to... Who do I want to have more speed, though? I think probably Dismiss, if anyone. Didn't get it. That's okay. But yeah, we're still at 14 items. That's pretty brutal. I'm probably going to use the otherworldly fragments on the general. But we're going to have a really hard time. I think the Shimmering Crown seems nice, but we haven't reached the threshold, and it is too expensive to enable. Yeah, this is going to be... Naked and Afraid is going to be brutal here. I'm going to let the Shimmering Crown go. Yeah, and then I think I will... Whoops. I will pick up the a smoke bomb since it doesn't take up any space, and then I'm going to go in on apples and cheese. Since I know we're fighting the general, and I want to put our best foot forward and also clear out as much of our inventory as possible. Now, for mastery. What, oh what, are we going to pick up? I think point blank shot is the good stuff. Take aim with parrying Patriarch is also very tempting. I want to get Fade to Black upgraded. And right now, Chop is looking good. And then what is your second ability? Is it take aim or is it pistol shot? It's probably take aim. Okay, and now we head into the Tangle.